Ah, here we go. This is the badge I'm looking for. Dodge Master. Makes action commands work more frequently. This is a really, really good badge. I am going to be willing to put all my money down on this badge here, because it lets you use action commands easier. Now, if that is not a good badge, I really don't see what is. That is a really, really good badge. And I think I might also, close call can be effective, but to be perfectly honest, I think I might actually take it off here, and put power jump on for the time being, because I am more than halfway to my next level up here. And what the hell's going on up here? Just now it goes past right in front of me. You saw it, didn't you? Yeah, I saw it. I'm not the only one. Over there. No, the other way. If it is the forest. This band is such a way you go in the forest and see what's going on. The shape this image up and I can't go up too afraid of ghosts. Please, I'm begging you. Well, geez, stop being such a wimp, jeez. I know I just used jeez twice in one sentence there, but come on, really. Nothing in that tree. Anyways, let's save here. Pardon me, sir, but where do you happen to be, Mario? How do you know, sir? My master wishes to see you. If you would please call the mansion on the far side of Forever Forest. My master would also like me to eat and pass it in the newspaper, blah blah blah. In that case, we shall make your arrival warm and welcome. And if you don't come, we'll get you, boo! You don't scare me. Chapter 3, The Invincible Tubba Blubba. Welcome to the Forever Forest, which is annoying, I'm just gonna say that. The gimmick of it is that there's 4 areas, and you have to try and find the one that is always different from the others, so, yeah. What do you think you're doing? This is Forever Forest. The path ahead of you is extremely dangerous. Didn't know that? You better go back. I say that's your story. You're invited to Boo's mansion. And May passed. Anyways, this guy also just gives the hint of the gimmick, which helps out a lot. A lot of people can easily struggle with this part here. But, yeah, this one here, as you saw that stump lit up there. This one, I think, yeah, some of these you actually have to inspect them a little bit. Okay, it must be this one. Yeah, definitely this one. Most things are just creepy in my opinion. I don't know why. And a lot of them, often you'll find these areas how you can go in the center here. And this one here, you can just find that guy there. But there is another one that has a bulb in it, so you really do want to make sure you can find that. Because it could be very bad if you miss that bulb. Having to backtrack to this area here later on. I don't believe I missed any bulbs here. Believe it or not, you only need 4 bulbs to access the area, which is where Chapter 6 takes place. But the last bulb is actually gotten pretty late, because it's gotten in post-Chapter 5. I don't know why they have make it said it's in an area of post-Chapter 5, but that's what it is. Oh, that's different. The tree just lit up. That almost kind of reminds me of some of those, like, random Halloween things you see around. Okay, this one is basically got these mushrooms here. Looky here, we have a piranha plant. I'm not sure if I put Spike Shield on. Nope, I didn't put Spike Shield on. Friggin' lovely. That's insta-kill for sure. 6. That is so friggin' overkill. Ooh, not good, not good, not good. Should I just run away from this? Well, I can refresh here, I guess. Refresh will put me up to 7, or... Yeah, I don't exactly want to take my chances here, but at the same time, I could use some experience here. Yeah, I think refreshing would be my safest option here. And especially seeing as how this will make up pretty near makeup for the 2 shell shots I just used. Okay, well that works out fine there. And now is where Power Rush is going to come into play. Yeah, that was from a standard attack. With an upgraded hammer up, with the super rank hammer, which... But still, that just goes to show how broken that can be, and I somehow didn't exactly want to pick up some of that there. Okay, this is actually the gimmick here, because there's a lot more mushrooms and they blink a lot differently. Anyways, this one, okay, I think it was just the... No, it's this one here. I was thinking it was the pattern of the way they fell off there, but it wasn't. And this one... Oh yeah. If you're business in the Booze Mansion, come this way. Alright, sure. Now that is a pretty big mansion. I mean, well, mansions are big, obviously. I'm certainly glad we're out of that forest. Talk about creepy. What's this, Mario? I have a weird feeling about this mansion we're looking for. I know I messed up reading that, but anyways. Ooh, a Voltrum. If you remember that Zapped Hat badge that we just bought, the Voltrum actually is basically a kind of worthless item because if you have it, because basically they do the same effect except Zap Tap is permanent as long as you have the badge on, and Voltrum just lasts for a couple turns, I think. So yeah, that's that badge there in a nutshell for you. Okay, I'm gonna be healing up there and saving. And welcome to Boo's Mansion. Boo's Mansion, unfortunately, I kinda know what to do at this point. Because I obviously had to do this recently when I had to do this earlier, but when the video ended up corrupting there. But basically, I believe we have to head up on the top floors here. We actually have some pretty annoying puzzles here, if you could guess that. And in this room here, this is gonna actually seem sort of like a walkthrough to get through this area, but it is actually a really confusing place if you don't know what you're doing. So, in this room here, this Boo here has a record. Mario, you have come. If you want this record, you must guess the one that holds it. So basically, we're gonna be playing Ghost Guess for Mario Party 1. Alright, I saw which one had that. And... no. Stupid. Yeah, I know which one has it here. And, considering we guessed the right one, we're able to get it, which is pretty nice. And we get the record, which Apparently, boos like listening to classic music because they don't have any of the crappy music on records that we have to listen to nowadays. Oh god, I really don't like today's music that much. You know, I actually have kind of a funny story, and I can explain it during this here, but in this part here, tap A to play the record. You gotta play have rhythm. Don't press it too fast or too slow. Basically, the story that I have to tell about today that happened was that we sort of had an ice storm that happened a little bit, this last night. And the thing about this ice storm was that I was practically out of power all morning. It wasn't until like 10 to 12 that I actually got my power back, so that was kind of surprising. And at the same time, when the power was out, I was using my cell phone to listen to some local radio stations, and one of the stations that used to be a rock station is honestly now, I guess I can call it, I like to call it a pop music station, but it's more, I guess, like, today's hip-hop, techno-pop style, and I was listening to some of the songs, and my god, it is awful. I'm sorry, if you like those songs, or if you like that, I can legitimately say this, you have bad taste. I'm sorry, though, for saying that against someone else's taste there. Really quickly, there is actually a secret over here. You can actually blow this wall up here. Correct me if I'm wrong, game, but yeah, I knew you could blow that wall up there with Bombay. You're able to figure that out much later on, so, actually, right through here, actually, if I remember right. And in this, we have an item. Or a bunch more boosts with one of them having an item. Of course, it has to be a twist on the regular thing. Mario, welcome. If you must get these boots, you must guess whoever wears them again. So we're playing Ghost Guess a second time. This one is a bit different because they'll sort of pass them around, but I find this one really a bit easier because you can actually get more than one chance to guess where Bowser went to. And there we go, and now we just got the Super Boost. Attack power Mario's jump increases, and you can now do the spin jump in the air. This is basically the equivalent to Mario's ground pound from the 3D games, I guess I can say that. Or as some people like to call it, the butt stomp, or whatever it's called. I always called it the ground pound ever since I was a kid. But, if you just do this here, yeah. And there we go. This room, oh yeah, I remember what the puzzle for this room is. This one's actually pretty creative too. You can hit that, and big button. I just love that, how it's a random big button out of nowhere. This game is actually really funny at times. And over there, we actually have something that's pretty unique, I guess. This guy here is a shopkeeper, and I'm actually curious, because I know this guy's a letter later on. No, I don't have his letter right now. I know that guy eventually does have a letter later on in the letter fetch quest, but I'll worry about the letter fetch quest when I can actually complete it, so yeah. I believe this is where we want to go now. Yeah, I remember where I needed to go now. And that's still a chandelier trap, as always. Like I was saying before, though, I'm sorry if you like that music. I don't mean to offend you personally, but you have really bad taste. That's all I have to say about you. So, yeah. Anyways, up here, this is actually the solution to the puzzle already, which was what we needed to find. I'm surprised we're getting this as fast as we did because I even knew what I was doing beforehand in the previous time, and I spent a little bit longer trying to get that there. Anyways, though, yeah, this was where that bomb was. There is a crack in that wall, though, if you go to that room prior to that, though, so, yeah. Anyways, I think we've gotten a pretty good amount of content recording for now, so I think in the next part of Paper Mario, we're going to be heading up towards the top of this mansion and finding out what we can do afterwards, because we just kind of made it through the Forever Forest and all that, so next time in Paper Mario, we'll see what we can do from there.